Hey everyone, so I thought I'd take a departure from my usual videos to share my thoughts on the ridiculous overreaction and backlash to The Walking Dead's Season 7 premiere, The Day Will Come When You Won't Be. Needless to say, there's going to be serious spoilers for the entire Walking Dead series, especially the most recent episode. You have been warned. So, let's get to it. After the frustration felt by everyone over the cliffhanger at the end of Season 6, The Walking Dead finally delivered the second half of that finale. Negan picks Abraham as his victim and beats him to death with Lucille until his skull is mush. After a few moments, Daryl punches him in a fit of rage, which provokes Negan into doing the exact same thing to Glenn. Personally, I was shocked and horrified, but for the right reasons. I'm invested in this show and its characters, so I feel it when they die. I feel the loss, and I'm there with them in that moment. This episode was supposed to be horrific, as it's told from Rick's point of view and documents how Negan goes about breaking the spirit of our fearless leader. The episode did what it was supposed to, and it did it very, very well. Unfortunately, not everyone seems to be happy. This article is a prime example. Never again! The Walking Dead fans vow to boycott show after gory season opener left many on the verge of vomiting. Which fans are those? All the fans I've spoken to are hyped for the rest of the season, and we're looking forward to this episode in all its graphic detail. It's worth noting that Glenn's death is taken directly from the comics. Fans aware of the comics praise the show when it brings comic book panels to life. But as you can see, all the people complaining seem to find the violence of this episode horrific and sickening. And although it was a gory episode, The Walking Dead has always been like this. I mean, look at these quick examples.
Both really good people, and if you don't wake up and face your...
Which leads me to think that the main issue these people have is that this happened to our protagonists, specifically to two of the most beloved characters on the show. No one complained about any of the graphic content in my previous examples just now, even though they're kind of just as horrendous if you think about it. I think people need to realize that there are things happening in the world right now that are far more horrendous than anything shown on The Walking Dead. There are people like Negan out there, psychotic killers who chop up women and children, terrorists who destroy schools and decapitate people in the street. Reality is far more disturbing than fiction. Stephen Ogg, who plays Trevor in GTA 5 and Simon in The Walking Dead, Negan's right-hand man, said it best when asked about this topic 3 years ago.
Well, are you fine? This is the big thing, you know what I mean? It's calmed down because old people are starting to die out. But people are still oh man, GTA is so violent, we gotta protect the youth and stuff. Where do you fall on violent video games? Kids, would you let how old's your son?
8.
Would you let your 8-year-old play this game?
I mean, I fall on the side of parenting.
Yeah.
Crazy old concept. of being. We had more applause for the teddy bear screwing than the parenting.
We got to play to our age demographic here.
He's played some of the car
driving
because it has cars in it, right?
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto. So he's done some of that, but it's we haven't watched cutscenes, especially the beginning with Sean, like Franklin and Lamar, that kind of language. I just he's too young for that. But he hears Dad say a lot of these words, and it's nothing he hasn't heard. And we talk about it. I mean, he sees the violence, and I'm more disturbed covering his eyes if we're going to watch the news actually than playing a video game, because how do you explain, the school shooting that happened a town away?
Well, a lot of people would say Grand Theft Auto, and then they'd go next on sports.
Right, but then how about the guns that are sitting in the basement? I'd say that's more
I'm
of
with
a
you.
problem. So it's.
I'm with you on this. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to sell you up the river.
That's I'm just a fan of the idea of the parenting and communicating, and I don't think it's a cause of anything. It's a video game. It's a movie, right? It's a TV show. That to me is.
You got the right idea there.
You like that?
I like you, Stephen. You're doing the right thing.
I like you.
You like me?
I like you a lot.
Parents Television Council say premiere was too violent. So, this is the next article I came across in The Independent this time. Since debuting on AMC, the American non-partisan education organization Parents Television Council have expressed their dismay toward The Walking Dead. Last night's season premiere of The Walking Dead was one of the most graphically violent shows we've ever seen on television, the organization's president Tim Winters said. It's not enough to change the channel, as some people like to advocate, because cable subscribers, regardless of whether they want AMC or watch its programming, are still forced to subsidize violent content. This brutally explicit show is a powerful demonstration of why families should have greater control over the TV networks they purchase from their cable and satellite providers. Winter reasons that cable subscribers who don't wish to watch violent content are still subsidizing it, adding, "Most parents agree that having greater control over violent content coming into their homes is vital to protecting their family." I'm going to break this one down into two major points. The first one being their main argument here that parents should have control over violent content to protect their families. First and foremost, they do have control. It's called common sense parenting. If you don't want your kids watching an adult post-watershed show, make sure they're in bed, or the TV isn't on, or it's not on the right channel. The concept that people should have to face content they enjoy reduced, simply because some people don't want to subsidize it, is ridiculous. By that logic, I can say to these people that since I don't have any children of my own, I don't want to subsidize children's cartoons and television programs. Or, as an atheist, I don't want to subsidize religious television. I would never take either stance because I ask myself, what gives me the right to dictate what people can and can't have available to watch? As for protecting their family, what are they protecting their family from? How does a television show or a movie in any way endanger a family? It doesn't. These censorship advocates need to learn that they're not the center of the universe, and you just can't ban everything you don't like. The final point for this video, as I am trying to keep it short, is the whole concept of the Parents Television Council complaining about The Walking Dead. Why? The Walking Dead is an adult show. It has a TVMA rating in America, and the DVDs sitting on the shelf next to me have an 18 rating on them. It is a show about people surviving in an apocalyptic world, which includes reanimated corpses in varying states of decomposition, skulls being bashed in, limbs being hacked off, people being decapitated, stabbed, shot, torn apart, eaten alive, children being killed, children killing others, the near rape of a child, cannibalism, and of course, strong language.
I am gonna beat the holy fuck fucking fuckity fuck out of one of you.
What kind of idiot in any way thinks that this show is suitable for children to watch? It isn't. Mature children can watch it under parental supervision, but ultimately, this is not a kid-friendly or even family-friendly program. Stop trying to censor everything for fear of being upset or offended. Like I said before, the news is far more horrific than The Walking Dead.